Hello everyone, Monkey here, and we're here today to do an unboxing. Today we are unboxing Transformers Studio Series 86 Soundwave. So, let's pop him open. I ordered this guy about a week ago, and he finally came in. So yeah, waiting for this guy for a little while. Been trying to get my hands on him for a while too, ever since his pre-order went up, I believe back in November, I want to say, around that time. So yeah, finally having him in hand. It's not something I ever really expected. It's one of these, he's one of those figures that's just like a real, I guess, like, you always want him, but you never really expect to get him, kinda. You know, because everyone wants a Soundwave. I must say, he looks quite nice. Yeah, see, like, everyone wants their own Soundwave. So, when I finally found one for retail price, you bet I got him, you know? You say, why wouldn't I? Before I fully pop him open, let's take a look at the box. Front has Transformers Studio Series, Transformers, the Transformers, the movie. Soundwave, Buzzsaw, Laserbeak, and Ravage. Box art shows Ravage, Buzzsaw in cassette mode, Laserbeak, and obviously Soundwave. More Than Meets the Eye, Robot to cassette player, and ages 8+. The Transformers the movie, Soundwave, yada yada, Takara Tomy. Down here, Hasbro. Side of the box, Autobot symbol, along with the destruction of Autobot City. Art from here carries over, as you can see. And again, Transformers Studio Series. Leader Class A, Class A Leader, Leader Class A, Class A Leader. Backside shows alt modes and how everything looks. Oh, they weren't kidding. Yeah. It seems that they get their screenshots from videos. So yeah, quite nice. Soundwave sends his cassette troops on a spy mission. I'm assuming that just means not Soundwave. That one looks like Ravage, actually. Never mind. Underside looks lovely. Side box just shows that art once again, along with Transformers the movie, Transformers Studio Series, as said, yada yada. So let's pop it open. As hard as it was to get Soundwave, I don't think I'm going to be keeping his box. I usually don't keep Leader Class boxes unless they're like exclusives. I always keep the Commander boxes though. Because if you guys know that toy guy and his thing on collecting every Leader Class figure ever released, my goal is pretty similar. Just every Commander class ever released. That includes exclusives, repaints, other stuff like that. So, for example, I'm shooting for the Jetfire variants. Still need Rodimus, Skylynx, then Armada Prime, the new Armada Jetfire, Onslaught, you know, everything in between. So yeah. But here's Soundwave out of the box. He has a rather thick instruction booklet, looking quite lovely. Toss that there. Got our baggie of accessories. Really makes me miss the paper bags. I don't like these plastic bags at all. I really don't. Let's see, we have a whole lot of accessories with this one actually. Dang. There's a lot in here. Alright, spread that. Pull them out. Yeah, nothing else in there. We have Soundwave's shoulder cannon. His concussion blaster. If it wants to come out. There you go. Does it turn? Okay, no. We have Ravage's tail. And his little missile pods, which I'm installing upside down. Yep. There you go. So we just put those together, like so. We have that back end piece of Ravage. Then we have a few of these parts for Buzzsaw and the Laserbeak. I only ever found this guy once in person, and I was at my local Target all the way back in January, when I believe he was first coming out. But that was the only time I've ever seen Soundwave here in person. So yeah. Let's get him out. Oh, there we go. Careful not to cut Soundwave. And right there. And I've gotta say, feels real nice. Let's say I push his kneecap in. There you go. Soundwave here feels... 1 second. Come on. Okay, that don't want to go in. That's fine. Soundwave here feels really nice. Let's say joints are quite tight actually, which is nice. I'm really happy with that. Arms feel smooth. Elbows bend nicely. Nice lock on that double elbow joint. Hands open up. Wrist swivel. Bicep swivel. Ooh, yeah, waist swivel, huh? 360. Legs go out nicely. Good thigh swivel. Great ankle pivot. Foot swivel. Foot bends forward. Not back, though. Not surprised. Let's see, how's the head looking? Can look up that far. Down that far. From side to side. 360. Alright. Well, first impressions, he feels great. Let's see. No articulation for the cannon. Not surprised. Yeah, I say Soundwave here feels wonderful. Say, I like the smoothness of this figure's design and just texture, or I guess a lack of texture. It's just a very smooth surface. I like that. He looks great. I'm gonna put him to the side for a moment though, so we can get his little goons out here. Just gotta be careful not to cut them. Throw you to the side. Get the stand up here. Actually, yeah, we'll have that pointing upward. Get our cassettes and their accessories up. And now we just figure out how these guys transform. Looks like you want to get your finger in there and pull out their heads, like so. Flip this around. Fold down the feet. Fold out the wings, and there's 2 slots, 2 pegs. I'm assuming, yeah. Alright. It's pretty cool. I like that. I can get behind that. That's nice. Then we just do the same thing over here. Grab these, fold these down, flip them out. Just like that. Alright, alright. I'm liking it. Looks nice. Don't like how the head can't go all the way down though. Laserbeak usually has his neck all the way forward. It's at kind of like a permanent angle unless I cut a spot out. And then Ravage. Ravage seems quite interesting. Looks a lot more unique transformation wise. Plug that in right there. Like so. Oh, it's kind of like a Steeljaw with the head mechanism. Alright. That's neat. Then I suppose we rotate this. Do we hunch? I think we might hunch a little bit. Do we? That don't look all that natural. But then that don't look right either. Do we go upward with it? Or is that? 1 second. No, that's it. Okay. I had to take a quick look at the box. I wasn't confident in this. Yeah, there's Ravage. Looking quite lovely. These look nice. You know, if we bring in some of the other cassette bots, these ones are from the Perceptor set. Or I guess this one's from Perceptor set with Ratbat here. Then 86 Rumble. Don't got Frenzy yet. It's a real pain trying to find him. But putting them with Soundwave here looks quite nice. I like it. Let's see. Let's get some of Blaster's cassettes in here too. Do a quick transformation of this guy. Good old Steeljaw. Still don't like this figure. And I believe this was one of the very last core class figures that we ever got, too. And you know what a send off. We ended off with Steeljaw. Really disappointing, actually. I say because that was Legacy United, our last year, and they ended it off with this guy for Studio Series 86. I think that's correct. With this being our last proper standalone core class. Yeah, so let's put them up here. And yeah, there's all the current cassette bots that I have, at least, with Soundwave, and you know, it don't look too bad. It don't look bad at all, actually. These look great with next to them. Makes me more excited for when I get Frenzy. Because the local store down here has Frenzy for 21 bucks, which, you know, 6 extra, but it's better than paying like 50 or 30 more, so, you know, let's just kind of move all these off for now, though. Because main attraction, obviously, is Soundwave here. And Soundwave feels and honestly looks great. He has his own segmented skirts. I like that. But we are going to try and figure out the transformation. So, let's do that. These pop out like that. Pop that in, fold in the head. I'm assuming we take these, because I got uniquely keyed slots back here. There we go, like that. Fold in the hands. Collapse. Grab this other hand, fold it in. I'm assuming yeah, okay. Rotate the hips, pop out the skirt, flip out the panels like this. Let's see. Flip this out, rotate the foot like that. Yeah, that looks right. That looks about right. Then, do we just collapse that back? We don't collapse that, do we? But then, okay. I'm assuming we have to collapse that piece back then. Yeah, because it won't sit flushly if we don't. Yeah, and that slides in right there. Push the kneecap in on this side. Pop this out. Open up this slot. Rotate, push in. Push that back in, I suppose. Take the arm, fold back like that. Then kind of just work everything over, around. That piece, I'm assuming, will slot back in right here. Then tap that in, right there. Tap together, and I think that's it. Oh, there you go. I think that is about it for this. And if this is it for Soundwave, I like it. He looks great from the front. And honestly, a really simple transformation. I like that. Taking a look around, we have quite a few slots on the back, just like these gaps. I don't mind too much. I like the weapon storage integration, though. Kind of acting like batteries, even. I like that. Taking a look around, we have our rewind, fast forward, pause, start, play. Got some knobs, dials, or there would be, but those details are folded inside. Opening up the chest, we have a lot of nice mechanical detail in there too. It's really cool. I like that a lot. You have a right and left side. Looks like Sound's got some paint scuffing. Alright, I'm back. So I had to go do something for my ma. I can't remember what I was talking about with Soundwave here, but I took the time to transform all of our bots into cassettes to show how they look in Soundwave. And I've also just realized they leave us with lots of parts after you're done. Because this is only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 of the newer cassette bots. And this is all the stuff that they leave you with. And I plan on getting Frenzy soon. So we're going to end up with another set of these particular accessories. Which, I mean, fair enough. You know, you can't incorporate huge pile drivers into this design. But it's like, dang, that's a lot. But yeah, that being said, let's start with how our cassette bots look in Soundwave. First one we'll do is Buzzsaw. You know, get our yellow on yellow. If it wants to go in, come on. Do I have to do it the other way? What's wrong? Oh, shit. Oh, some plastic sticking out a bit. Gotta clean that up if it wants to go in smoothly. I forget that, like, with the cassettes here, they're very particular about their size. With like Steeljaw here, I had to, where was it? Oh yeah, there's two nubs right here on his legs that I had to cut because it would stress my Legacy Blaster's door. So these cassette bots are very particular with their scaling. There you go. Got not Laserbeak. Actually, let's angle the camera back up. There you go. We got Buzzsaw. And honestly, he looks quite nice. I like how he looks. Next up, we'll get Steeljaw in here, since he was our last standalone. Yeah, like, he is having trouble fitting in here. I don't like that. Also, he was backwards. There's Steeljaw. Come on. There you go. Then we'll get Rumble. He fits in very nicely, giving us this nice bluish color. I like that. We'll get Ratbat in here. Gives us this magenta kind of door. We'll bring in Ramhorn. Ooh, kind of like that color too, actually. Next up, we'll get Ravage. Oh, shit. Get Ravage in here. Slide him in. Ravage definitely doesn't look the greatest as a cassette. His robot mode is improved a lot, but that definitely comes at the cost of this cassette mode, because that don't look too good. And finally, Laserbeak. Let's see. Okay, good. And there's Laserbeak. So yeah, I do think Soundwave here would have looked much better if they went with opaque plastic for the door, kind of like how they did Blaster, but I don't mind what we got here. Looks quite nice. I like it. And this figure just gets me more excited for when I get Frenzy, but also when my Shockwave order comes in, because we got Shockwave on the way. He was supposed to be here today too, but he's still in Oregon. And as some of you all know, I live in Washington. So yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, Soundwave here is quite nice. He feels great too. Very, very hefty. I'll say, like, a lot of the plastic condenses into this center mass spot. So yeah, you know, let's untransform him real quickly. Bring everything out. Push right here, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Collapse that. What is it about this door that doesn't like closing? Oh, okay. I might have to smooth this out right here too. That's not too bad. But yeah, say just let's get untransforming Soundwave here. Rotate, fold down, collapse, collapse, rotate again. I forgot to push out his kneecap. Come on. There you go. Can't wait to actually do a proper review on this guy, though. I'll say, first impressions, he's great. Honestly, I see why everyone makes it so difficult to get him. And I hate that he's very difficult to get, because, you know, who wants to pay extra for Soundwave? I mean, I did, I guess, because I really do like Soundwave, but it still sucked that I had to pay extra. But I like him a lot. His forearms looked a bit too large on camera, or on the pictures that they did, but in person, they definitely seem more manageable. 1 second, come on. There you go. Let's say, like, I think I'm just used to kind of bulkier proportions, though, so, you know. I do like it, though. Soundwave looks great. And I'm just happy to actually have him. Because like I was saying earlier, this guy, as much as I love him, he was an absolute pain to get my hands on. Purely because of how much people just made it hard to get. Can he press his own button? Yes, he can. That's one thing that you need to make sure Soundwave can do. Make sure he can press his own button. Sweet. And I might smooth out this elbow piece so it doesn't lock, because I feel like I'm gonna break him if I apply extra pressure to that. Let's see. He has a butterfly joint. He has butterfly joints. Ooh. All right. Yeah, I think that's about it for today's video. Just showing off how everyone looks, how he looks, how he feels right now. First impressions. Oh, stop shaking, camera. Okay, first impressions of Soundwave. He was definitely worth the wait. It sucks trying to get him, but now that I actually have him, I'm really content right now. I'm happy with this. And I can't wait to do a proper video on him. We're going to go through the primes. We're going to probably do 86 Galvatron, start doing the Constructicons. Then, we'll probably do you next, actually. We might do our collaborative figure here next. But after that, after all that, we're going to start doing my new orders, like Shockwave and Soundwave. And I can't wait to get Shockwave. I don't know when he's coming in now, because my estimated time of arrival was today. And USPS doesn't update their thing, usually. So, yeah. Final thoughts, so. Great figure. Or I guess first thoughts. He's great. I love him. He feels nice. Scratch that. He feels great. I like him. I like him a lot. But yeah. With that being said, I'll see you all in my next video. Sorry if this video seemed very unprofessional. I just kind of want to stop recording this so I can mess around with them more. So yeah. See you all next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!